Have you ever felt the invisible battle around you? An intense fight between light and dark where only the strongest survive? Imagine being one of God's chosen ones, an imposing and powerful figure whose presence intimidates the very darkness. These warriors of light are not mere mortals. They carry a divine mission, a profound purpose that defies human understanding. What makes them so feared by evil forces? What is it about them that provokes such fear and awe? Let's reveal the truth that few dare to acknowledge. The chosen are not only protectors of themselves but of all humanity. They are enveloped by supernatural protection, an unbreakable shield that no evil attack can penetrate. This divine security is a palpable reality, manifested in miracles and interventions that defy logic. Imagine walking with the certainty that, regardless of the storms around you, you will always be protected, guided by the powerful hand of God. How would you face evil knowing that victory is already yours? What would you do with such power? The light that emanates from the chosen ones is not a simple metaphor but a living force that illuminates the darkest corners of the world. This light exposes lies, destroys shadows, and reveals the truth. The chosen are beacons of hope in a sea of despair, and their presence is a constant reminder that light always triumphs over darkness. But why is this light so threatening to the forces of evil? What do the chosen possess that makes their mere existence an affront to the kingdoms of darkness? Follow us until the end to discover all the reasons that make the chosen ones the most feared beings of light by the evil forces on earth. The spiritual light of the chosen is not merely metaphorical. It is a tangible force that permeates the environment and transcends physical reality. This light is a direct expression of God's presence in their lives, radiating a radiance that cannot be contained or ignored. Wherever they go, the chosen ones carry this light with them, which acts as a beacon in the midst of darkness, guiding and protecting. This spiritual luminosity is perceived not only by human eyes but also by those in the spiritual realm, making the chosen visible and recognizable to spiritual allies and adversaries alike. When God's chosen one enters an environment, the change is immediate and palpable. The light they emit begins to dissolve any shadows present, bringing clarity and truth. It is a light that reveals, exposes, and purifies, making it clear that the presence of the evil one is not tolerated. The chosen ones, with their intense light, directly confront the forces of darkness not with violent words or actions, but simply with the presence of the divine that dwells within them. This light not only illuminates but also comforts and heals, providing a safe haven for those who seek the truth. This spiritual light is a reflection of the intimacy that the chosen ones have with God. It is the result of a life dedicated to prayer, meditation, and constant communion with the Creator. The deeper the connection with God, the brighter the light they emanate. This intimate relationship allows divine light to flow through them, touching and transforming everything around them. They become conduits of divine grace, and their light is a manifestation of this immeasurable favor. This light is a living force, always in motion, always working to bring the kingdom of God closer to earth. In the spiritual world, this light is a powerful weapon against the forces of evil. It is like a sharp sword that cuts through the darkness, dispelling shadows and disarming spiritual enemies. Evil forces tremble before this light because it represents the defeat of their plans and the revelation of their lies. The light of the chosen is a constant testimony to the power and presence of God, reminding the darkness that it has already been overcome. Spiritual attacks are neutralized by this light, which serves as an impenetrable shield. Spiritual light also attracts those who are searching for truth and hope. Like moths drawn to a flame, people are naturally drawn to the chosen ones because of this light. They find in the chosen ones a source of comfort, guidance, and inspiration. This light not only protects but also guides, offering direction and purpose to those who are lost. The chosen become natural leaders not because they seek to be followed but because their light is a spiritual compass for others. This light is not static. It grows and intensifies with each spiritual victory and each act of faith. With each challenge overcome, the light becomes brighter and more powerful. The chosen are refined by the fire of adversity, and their light is proof of their resilience and commitment to God. They not only survive spiritual storms, they emerge from them stronger and more radiant. This light is a living force, always evolving, always expanding, always challenging the darkness around it. And of course, the real reason why the chosen are so feared is this spiritual light that they carry. It is a light that cannot be extinguished, a divine presence that cannot be denied. This light makes the chosen ones untouchable and invulnerable, protected by God's grace and armed with divine truth. They are the embodiment of God's light in a world that often prefers the shadows. This is the real reason why the forces of evil fear them and why they are seen as an insurmountable threat. The divine protection that surrounds the chosen ones is one of the most powerful manifestations of God's grace. This invisible shield is an impenetrable barrier that protects against all types of evil attacks. It is like a spiritual fortress, built by faith and maintained by continuous prayer. When the chosen ones face adversity, it is this divine protection that guarantees their safety, keeping them firm and unshakable. This protection is not just physical. It is also emotional and spiritual, covering all areas of their lives. Accounts of supernatural protection are abundant and inspiring. Stories of miracles where the chosen were spared from accidents, illnesses, and attacks are living testimonies of divine intervention. A classic example is the story of Daniel in the lion's den, where he was protected from being devoured. Likewise, in modern times, we hear accounts of people who have survived natural disasters or violent attacks in inexplicable ways. These events are tangible proof of the protection that God grants to His chosen ones, reinforcing faith and trust in His providence. Prayer plays a crucial role in maintaining this divine protection. It is through constant communication with God that the chosen ones strengthen their spiritual shield. Prayer is a direct line to the Creator, allowing the chosen ones to express their needs, thanks, and requests for protection. The more intense and sincere the prayer life of a chosen one, the stronger his protection will be. The Bible is full of examples of how prayer changed the course of events, saving lives and providing safety in times of extreme danger. Divine protection also extends to the emotional and spiritual aspects of the lives of the chosen ones. In moments of anguish and despair, the consoling presence of God offers peace and tranquility. This emotional protection helps the chosen ones remain balanced and resilient even when facing severe trials. Spiritually, they are guarded against the attacks of the enemy, who tries to undermine their faith and divert them from their path. Divine protection ensures that even in the most intense spiritual battles, they remain firm and unshakable. The chosen are also endowed with spiritual discernment, which is a form of protection against deception and traps. This discernment allows them to see beyond superficial appearances and recognize the true intentions of those around them. It's a skill that helps them navigate a world full of falsehoods and hidden dangers. Through discernment, they can avoid harmful situations and make wise decisions that keep them within God's protection. This spiritual clarity is a precious gift that ensures they stay on the right path. The faith of the chosen is the foundation upon which all this protection is built. It is unshakable faith in God that activates and sustains this divine protection. This faith is cultivated through personal experiences with the divine, readings of Scripture, and a life dedicated to the service and worship of God. The more the chosen trust in God, the more evident His protection becomes. They learn to surrender all their worries and fears into God's hands, knowing that He is faithful and powerful to protect them from all harm. Divine protection is one of the pillars that make God's chosen ones so feared. This unbreakable shield is a manifestation of God's love and faithfulness, proof that those who trust in Him will not be shaken. This supernatural protection directly challenges the forces of evil, showing that God's light is stronger than any darkness. The chosen ones, surrounded by this divine protection, become untouchable and invulnerable, fulfilling their divine purpose with confidence and courage. The presence of the chosen ones is something that cannot be easily ignored. There is a palpable force emanating from them, an energy that alters the atmosphere wherever they are. This intimidating presence is felt in both the physical and spiritual realms, creating a duality of impact that is undeniable. In the physical world, the presence of a chosen one can bring a sense of peace or discomfort, depending on the spiritual state of those around them. This instinctive reaction is a reflection of God's power manifested through them, a light that exposes the shadows hidden in human hearts. When the chosen enter a room, there is a noticeable change. People find themselves automatically attracted or repelled by this energy. Those who seek truth and light find comfort and inspiration in the presence of the chosen, feeling uplifted and empowered. On the other hand, those who harbor evil intentions or are immersed in spiritual darkness feel a sense of restlessness and discomfort. This phenomenon occurs because the presence of the chosen serves as a spiritual mirror, reflecting and exposing the true state of the souls around them. In the spiritual realm, the presence of the chosen ones is even more impactful. Spiritual beings, both good and evil, immediately recognize the divine light that the chosen ones carry. For angels and beings of light, the presence of the chosen ones is a sign of support and alignment with divine purposes. They work together with the chosen ones, offering protection, guidance, and support. For the forces of evil, however, the presence of the chosen ones is a sign of defeat and opposition. These dark forces feel the intensity of the light that the chosen ones carry, which disrupts and disorients them. The intimidating presence of the chosen ones also plays a crucial role in spiritual warfare. They do not need to use physical force to fight against the forces of evil. Their mere presence is enough to disrupt and neutralize spiritual attacks. This presence acts as a divine shield, an invisible barrier that prevents evil forces from approaching. The chosen ones carry with them the authority of God, an authority that is recognized and respected in the spiritual realm. This authority is a direct threat to the kingdoms of darkness, which is why the chosen ones are so feared. This presence is also a testimony of the close relationship that the chosen ones have with God. It is the result of a life dedicated to prayer, worship, and obedience. The more intimate their relationship with God, the stronger their presence becomes. This spiritual intimacy allows the chosen ones to act with divine authority, making decisions and taking actions that align with God's will. Their presence is a living proof of God's power and faithfulness, a constant reminder that God is active and present in the world. The presence of the chosen ones is also a source of inspiration and motivation for others. People who come into contact with them feel an inexplicable attraction to the divine light they carry. This attraction leads to transformations and changes in behavior, inspiring others to seek a deeper relationship with God. The chosen ones become natural leaders and influencers, not because they seek recognition but because their presence naturally draws others to the truth. This impact on the lives of others is a clear demonstration of the power of God's presence in them. The chosen ones also possess an unwavering faith, a faith that is evident in their actions and words. This faith is a source of strength and confidence, allowing them to face challenges and adversities with courage. Their faith is a testimony of their trust in God, a trust that is unshakable regardless of the circumstances. This faith is contagious, inspiring others to believe and trust in God. The chosen ones become beacons of hope, spreading faith and confidence wherever they go. The intimidating presence of the chosen ones is a complex and powerful reality. It is the result of a life dedicated to God, a life that radiates divine light and authority. This presence is felt in both the physical and spiritual realms, impacting everyone who comes into contact with them. The chosen ones are living testimonies of God's power and faithfulness, a constant reminder that light always triumphs over darkness. Their presence is a source of inspiration, motivation, and transformation for others, making them true warriors of light in a world that often prefers shadows. The chosen ones have a profound and often unnoticed impact on the lives of those around them. Their presence alone brings a palpable change, a shift that can be felt even by those who may not fully understand it. This transformative influence is a reflection of the divine light they carry, a light that illuminates and exposes, heals and restores. People who interact with the chosen ones often find themselves inexplicably drawn to the peace and strength that emanate from them. This attraction is not merely superficial. It is a deep spiritual connection that resonates with the soul. The influence of the chosen ones extends beyond mere physical interactions. Their words and actions are imbued with divine wisdom and love, touching hearts and changing lives. When they speak, their words carry a weight and authority that is hard to ignore. They offer guidance and counsel that is rooted in spiritual truths, providing clarity and direction to those who are lost or confused. Their actions reflect the love and compassion of God, serving as living examples of divine principles. This consistent demonstration of faith and love inspires others to seek a deeper relationship with God and to strive for a higher purpose in their own lives. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Chosen One's influence is their ability to bring about healing and restoration. This healing is not limited to physical ailments but extends to emotional and spiritual wounds as well. Through their prayers, words, and presence, the Chosen Ones facilitate divine healing that reaches the deepest parts of the human soul. People who are burdened with pain, guilt, or despair find solace and relief in their presence. This healing power is a direct manifestation of the divine light that dwells within them, a light that dispels darkness and brings hope. The Chosen Ones also serve as catalysts for change and transformation. Their unwavering faith and commitment to God's will often inspire others to make significant changes in their own lives. They challenge the status quo and encourage those around them to rise above mediocrity and pursue a life of purpose and meaning. This transformative influence is a testament to the power of their faith and the divine light they carry. They lead by example, showing others that it is possible to live a life that is fully aligned with God's will and purpose. The Chosen Ones also play a crucial role in spiritual warfare. Their presence and prayers disrupt the plans of the enemy and protect those around them from spiritual attacks. They act as spiritual warriors, standing in the gap and interceding on behalf of others. Their faith and authority in the spiritual realm are formidable weapons against the forces of darkness. This spiritual protection extends to their families, friends, and communities, creating a ripple effect that strengthens and fortifies the spiritual defenses of those around them. The Chosen Ones also possess a deep sense of discernment, a spiritual insight that allows them to see beyond the surface and perceive the true nature of things. This discernment helps them navigate complex situations and make wise decisions that align with God's will. It also allows them to recognize and expose the lies and deceptions of the enemy, bringing truth and clarity to those who are confused or deceived. This spiritual insight is a valuable gift that enhances their influence and effectiveness in fulfilling their divine mission. The Chosen One's influence is not limited to their immediate surroundings. Their impact often extends far beyond their physical presence, reaching people they may never meet in person. Through their prayers, teachings, and example, they touch lives across great distances, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries. Their influence is a reflection of the universal nature of the divine light they carry, a light that knows no limits and transcends all barriers. This far-reaching impact is a testament to the power of God's presence in their lives and their unwavering commitment to fulfilling their divine mission. The influence of the Chosen Ones is a multifaceted and profound reality. It is a reflection of the divine light they carry, a light that transforms, heals, and inspires. Their presence brings about a palpable change, creating an atmosphere of peace and strength. Their words and actions are imbued with divine wisdom and love, touching hearts and changing lives. They serve as catalysts for change and transformation, challenging others to rise above mediocrity and pursue a higher purpose. Their influence extends far beyond their immediate surroundings, reaching people across great distances and transcending all barriers. The Chosen Ones are true warriors of light, whose influence is a testament to the power of God's presence in their lives.